Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage Christian Ledek.
All right, that's our show. Have a great night. That's it. Wow, that was amazing, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Guys, give it up for the crew that's working today in our voice. Give it up for them. We appreciate them very much. Make some noise for you guys. You came out tonight. You're doing it. You're living it. All right. Man, we forgot to do this, so please, if you could. Oh, she folded her arms. She was ready to go. I could see your countenance. It was glowing. That's how I could tell. Y'all, we out here living in Utah. That's fun, huh? Yeah, it's always a mixed feeling. Absolutely. Driving here is wild. If you're stuck in traffic on I-15, check out some billboards. There are people in charge that should not be. I was stuck in traffic, and there was one that said, check out what's flying at the aquarium. Is this new zoology I don't know about? Are birds flying underwater? I want to see that. Is that a thing? Not that far down the road. Check out what's buzzing at the aquarium. Bees for an aquarium billboard. If anyone in your life calls you up and is like, hey, do you want to go check out the aquarium? Okay, sure. Yeah, they have bees. You hang up the phone, and that friendship ends because they're stupid. That can't be the draw. But it does bring a new meaning to the birds and the bees. You know what I mean? Like if I ever have a kid and they came up to me and they're like, hey, Dad, the kids were talking about the birds and the bees at school. What's that about? We're like, oh, wow. Okay, champ. I knew this day would come. The birds and the bees refer to when there are dum-dums running a marketing campaign for a local aquarium because they don't put any animals that live in the ocean on the billboard! Dad, calm down, you're yelling. Go ask your mother. I can't, she left. Don't remind me! Guys, don't go, oh. Don't be like, you're good people, I guess. You're good people. Feeling sorry for a make-believe kid. Good for you. Good for you guys. They've actually updated the aquarium billboard since I wrote that joke. And there's one that has a picture of a shark on it, and it says, it's Jawsome. Anyone want to take a guess at how big the picture of the shark is for the billboard where it says it's Jawsome? Anyone want to throw out a guess?
Too small.
Yeah, it should be big. It's the tiniest shark you've ever seen in your life. There's one that has a sea turtle on it, and it says, come get out of your shell. You know what happens if a sea turtle gets out of its shell? It dies. They're killing turtles over there at the aquarium. We gotta go save them, all right? God, I hate them so much. If anyone works at that aquarium, out yourself right now. So we can shame you, okay? Also, zoos are weird. If you're wondering, do I have a lot of animal material? You bet. Not necessarily zoos themselves, but there's an expression you all may have heard. It's called, like, it's going to be a total zoo. Meaning, like, if you want to go to a restaurant or someplace fun, like, oh, we can't go, it's going to be a total zoo. What? That doesn't make any sense. Have you been to a zoo? It's really not that crazy, you know what I mean? There are lines. There's, like, signs telling you where everything is. There's a gift shop. I guess, I don't know, is that crazy? It doesn't make sense. For that expression to hold any weight, the zoo would have to be something like this. Like your buddy would come up to you like, yo, I just got back from the zoo, okay? It was nuts. There was a dolphin chatting up a lady, trying to get fresh with her. That was inappropriate. I didn't like that. There was a gorilla robbing people at Banana Point. My demographic is that age. It's my target demo, all right? There was a tiger catching people by their toes, making them holler, see if they like it. They did not. And Lady Gaga got out of her cage again. It was nuts. She's far from the shallow now, guys. She's escaping, living her life. Oh, I should have said Miley Cyrus. That would have been better. Someone, yeah, you should have. Thanks. Okay, take two. And Miley Cyrus got out of her cage again. It was nuts. She can't be tamed, guys. She can't. She told us that. She told us she couldn't be tamed. She couldn't. We kind of talked about it. Make some noise if you are from Utah. You're a local. Kind of proud, but not really. If you're not from Utah, where are you at? They're always the proudest about it. Cannot wait to tell you. All you people move here and don't drive like Utahns drive, how we're supposed to drive, and blame it on us for crappy driving. It's your fault. People from California and the West Coast, they're doing 90 in a school zone. Bob and weave, kid. Good luck. See what happens. Places to go. People from the Midwest just like weaving in and out of lanes because they're just like, oh boy, there's so many mountains. Oh no. What do I do? Oh boy. I'm used to flat nothing. It's a good Midwestern accent. You're welcome. You're welcome. People from the East Coast are just driving with their middle finger up, going wherever they want. I'm driving here, get out of the way. Just get on our level and do 10 under in the fast lane because we're scared. That's why we do it. We're scared of you. It's hard, guys. I'm so scared of you. Oh. How old are these two kids right here? 4 and? 4 and 6? Yo, second graders are the worst. Am I right, y'all? It's all about kindergartners and first grade. That's where it's at, okay? That's where the cool kids are. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the professional tennis player Coco Gauff. She's very awesome, very incredible. Yes, woo. Yes, woo. Yeah, I didn't know we had big tennis fans. She's incredible. At the age of 15, she qualified for Wimbledon and won her first ever Wimbledon match. Isn't that impressive? Sure. Yeah, she's here. Go ahead and clap. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, Coco Gauff. Like, what? I appreciate the enthusiasm, though. Can you imagine being so successful at age 15? Isn't that nuts? I kind of get it. Like, I was teacher's quorum president, so, like, the light was upon, you know? I answered the call, okay? There's no easy way to get into this next joke. This is how my mind works. I don't know how I started thinking about this, but it would be amazing if Jesus owned and operated a sandwich shop. That'd be incredible. Like, everyone would go to that, 100%. Whether you believe or whether you're an atheist, just to be like, is he really in there? Well, hot dang, I was wrong. Okay, he is in there. Wow. Like, it's your go-to lunch spot. You know what I mean? Like, you walk in, there's like nice wood decor everywhere, and it's like, oh, wow. Yeah, he used to be a carpenter. No way, 2 passions. Good for him. That's fun. So maybe you want to mix it up. You don't want to get your usual sandwich, and you're like in line trying to figure it out, and you just can't figure out exactly what you want, but you're at the front of the line, and guess who's there at the counter with a sandwich wrapped up and good to go for you? It's your homeboy, Jesus. Slides it to you, and you're like, thanks, Jesus. I don't know if this is the sandwich I want. But he's like, this is the sandwich you need. Like, thanks. You start unwrapping it, and it's like a tuna melt. Gross. Jesus. It's like, what? He's like, I got a lot of people, man. Bread and fish are kind of my go-to when I got to feed a ton, all right? Move it along. We got 4,999 people behind you, okay? All right, we're tapping on the Jesus jokes. Noted. That was statistically accurate, everything that happened, though, okay? That was what happened, I think. I fall asleep watching YouTube because things are going really well for me at the moment. Just don't want to think about how much success I'm getting, so I put on YouTube and turn my brain off, literally, okay? I like watching the celebrity interviews because they do, like, fun stuff. I'm sure you're all seen stuff where they do, like, lie detector tests, or just they make the interviews more fun, hot ones, things like that. But a lot of them ask the same question or a variant of, if you could give your teenage advice, take two. If you could give yourself teenage advice, what advice would you give? And they all have the same answer, very close to it. They're like, stay true to who you are. What? I'd say, yeah, like you agree? Stay true to who I am as a teenager? That's the worst version of myself. Are you serious? You know how many hot topics there would be in the world if we all did that? Every corner, guys. I would give real advice. If they ever came up to me, they'd be like, yo, Christian, what teenage advice would you give yourself? I'd be like, hey, maybe don't wear a white backwards Hurley hat with a white puka shell necklace and a white Aeropostale pop collar polo. You hear that response? Yeah, too many of us did that. Too many. And not enough people beat us up for that because we should have been beaten up. Should have beat us up 100% for that, okay? Also, I'd be like, maybe don't ride your bike to FYE with your allowance money and buy a Nickelback CD. Don't do that. Don't think we've reached music's best thing ever with, this is how you remind me. Some of you still like Nickelback, and that's fine. You listen to it, not in public, though, I guarantee that. I guarantee that. Maybe don't think Bill Cosby should be your favorite comedian. The point is, guys, there's growth. I've grown as a person. Isn't that wild? There are people old enough to be here, they're like, man, you can just say Bill Cosby and people get tense. That's weird. I mean, rightfully so, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, oh boy, what have I done? Oh no. Oh boy, what have I done? What have I done? The show is brought to you by Liquid Death. Liquid Death. Murder your thirst and put it in a hearse. Liquid Death. It's actually not sponsored by Liquid Death. I just want them to sponsor me. So thank you guys for bearing with me on that. A lot of cool people in the crowd. A lot of cool shoes. I love it. Where'd you get your shoes, bro? You don't know where you got your shoes? Did you steal them? That's awesome. That kid's cool. I like that kid. Are we all living our best lives? Are we living our dreams? Are we doing it? It's a lot more than I thought would cheer for, so good for you guys. A lot of people want to be rich in life. I don't necessarily need that for happiness. I would, however, just like to get to the point where I can go to the mall and get a lemonade and a pretzel without checking my bank account first. I think that's a realistic goal, right? That's something to achieve. I think that's possible, just to walk in there to Pretzel Maker and be like, hey, 1 lemonade, 1 pretzel. Then I'm afraid they'd be like, do you want to make it a large lemonade? Face ID? No. I do not. But there are perks to being broke. I'm just going to throw that out there. Maybe some of us already know, but I'm not worried about identity theft whatsoever. You can have my nothing, you know what I mean? Take it. Maybe they'd be good dudes about it if they broke in, try to steal my identity. Then they're like, oh no, what happened to him? You guys, Is there any? Did he invest in like crypto? Is that what happened, guys? Is that? Oh, a lot of us did too in here. Sorry, goodness. But like, what if we lend him some bucks? Do we have anything in our reserve? Maybe they'd be good dudes about it. Okay. Oh man, how's the show going so far, ma'am? So good. Thank you so much. I needed that. I can tell your countenance. You speak for the Lord, so thank you. I appreciate that. That was awesome. I love you guys. That's what I wanted to say. I love you guys. You're welcome. This is kind of weird, but it happened in the news today, and I think we have to talk about it. Trump tweeted out that if he does get reelected, he wants to merge the U.S. and Canada together. Yeah, that didn't happen, but you guys believed it, right? Yeah. Absolutely. Everyone fell for it, even me a little bit, and I'm telling the joke. I was like, I can see him say, what an age to live in where you can say Trump tweeted and then insert anything you want. And people are like, yeah, that checks out. I can totally see him doing that. In fact, he tweeted the other day, so I went to the aquarium and I saw the bees swim. The bees are so good at swimming now. The best swimmers I've ever seen. They swim so good. I love them so much. I don't know. I was going to say I don't mean to get political, but I love it every chance I can get. It's fun. It's just fun to see how people lose their minds about it. I know we're at a comedy show. We just want to laugh and have fun, and we're doing a decent job of that, I think. But everything is political. Everything, whether you want it to be or not. For whatever reason, the sentence I'm about to say is political. I think cold medicine works. Why is that a political statement? That doesn't make any sense. I can't even go to Target and buy NyQuil without some mom judging me. I'm in line and she's like, really, NyQuil? Have you tried essential oils first? Have you tried that? Have you tried that? I'm like, just let me live my life. I mean, sure, it might kill me faster, but I'll get rid of this cold a lot faster too. I'll have to suffer through it. Man. Let's shout out some joke topics that we want to talk about. We have some time for some crowd work, and I'd like to see if we can do something off the cuff. So what are some things you'd like to hear some jokes about? Birthdays, Mandela effect. The way you said that, I feel like that is taking up too much of your life. You have a thesis. You have research. Okay, so birthdays, the Mandela effect. What else? Or soccer. So the thing with abortion is, guys, you have to realize. Mandela effect is like, what have I done? What have I done? Do you guys think smoking makes you look cooler? Yeah. Cigars. I'm sure a number of us in here went to DARE. We were in elementary school. And those assemblies were so weird because they'd be like, is smoking good for you? And everyone's like, no. What are you going to say when someone offers you a cigarette? No. Does smoking make you look cool? Yeah, a little bit. I think so. I think that's the appeal. We have so much scientific and medicinal evidence that it kills you and that it's not good for you, but people still do it. People want to look cool, and they'll die doing it. And that's what America was founded on. And I think that's an important thing to remember, guys. An important thing to remember. Another cool thing to me, I don't know. Got to be careful how I say this one. Did you guys see when Dora the Explorer got a live-action movie? Did you guys see that? When did Dora get hot? You know? That doesn't make any sense to me. I missed that episode. What happened? Like she just time jumps to being a 20-year-old. Like, what the deuce? And I can like feel some tepidness and mainly some judgmental faces from women in the audience for that joke. But if there was a Bob the Builder movie and it was Channing Tatum playing Bob, can you fix it? Yes, you can, Bob. Go right ahead. Fix it. Get in there and fix it. Oh, you brought Go Diego Go? Oscar Isaac. Yeah. All right. Let's go. I see the appeal, and I'd watch those movies too. I'd be down. I'd be down. What else would be cool? I don't know. I thought of a kid show, and for whatever reason, Barney the live-action movie came to mind. And that would be terrifying, actually. That might not be good. John Goodman out there? I don't know about that one. He's a great actor, though. Love him. Love him. I love movies a lot. We all love movies, right? For the most part, we all enjoy movies. We all enjoy movies. I just know where I am. I know I'm in Provo. The Greatest Showman sucks. Oh, okay. Oh. I like you, ma'am. I was shocked at the amount of agreement I had with that. The look of pain on your face. No, I love that movie. Listen, it's awful, okay? It's not a good... And here's the thing. When I tell people that, they want to be like, well, Christian, you must not like musicals that much if you don't like The Greatest Showman. I'm like, you better slow your roll. I love musicals. I will gladly stand with you at the barricade while we listen to the music of the night as we try to score a Saturday's night with the mayor's daughter, because we will not throw away our shot, for we will be popular enough for a dancing queen all day. At least for 525,600 minutes. Thank you guys for being cultured and getting those references. I dared to dream. I was like, how many musical references can I put in one joke? Thank you guys. Another reason why I don't like that musical, or really, honestly, the main reason, there's a song in there called The Greatest Show, as if a circus is like the greatest spectacle anyone has ever seen. Which, one, is not true. And two, if it's the greatest show, why does Zac Efron's shirt stay on the entire movie? Doesn't check out. Wolverine is in that movie and his shirt stays on. What are we doing? It's wild. I know I've kind of hinted that some things are controversial, but I know this one is, so let's buckle up. All right. I believe kids these days should shut the heck up. I know, I'm very brave. Thank you. And take responsibility for their parents' divorces. Oh my God. The wave of realization, what I had said. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Here's the thing. It builds character. You know what I mean? We've all known people or have heard of people having a kid to save the relationship, right? Has a kid ever done that? That kid is 0 for a zillion. That's not a good percentage. Blame the kids. That's what I'm getting at. That's the theme of my show. Blame the kids. And I understand it's a heinous thing to say, but listen, if Steph Curry was putting up 0% from three-point range during games, you wouldn't be like, oh, it's not your fault. Maybe his parents should have got divorced. I know, I pushed it too far. That's on me, guys. That's on me. To be very clear, it's a joke. And all the kids that are here are the cool ones, all right? It's not your fault, kids, I promise. It's not your fault. Oh, that would have been bad. I would have got canceled before I got started. That could have been bad. Do you guys like your friends? Obviously we do, but the fact that people laughed at it, you get what I mean, right? You get it. I was told recently from a friend that I'm dead inside, and honestly, I feel like that's a good friend. They can break it down for you like that. They were trying to show me this compilation video of, people who are serving the military overseas and they come home early to surprise their family. And it's like a big giant spectacle, usually at a sporting event or something like that. And it's like emotionally manipulative music going on, like tugging your heartstrings, and it's like, it's not for me, okay? And I think it's because I'm a guy. I don't usually cry, I mean, I only cry at I cry at weddings, funerals, sunsets, the changing colors of the leaves, when the Shamrock Shake is back at McDonald's, when my target demo of 4 to 6 year olds laugh at my jokes. It's so nice, you guys. When you have to make a left turn, and you're going to inconvenience the person behind you, but you put your blinker on and you're like, I'm so sorry. And they're not giving you the bird. They're waving you over. They're braking for you. That's so nice, you guys. That's so nice. I'll even cry at commercials, specifically the extra gum commercial where this guy and girl meet by bumping into each other in high school, right? And then it's like kickstarted their entire relationship. And they fast forward like 5 years, they're going on all these dates. And this guy is like an artist savant drawing picture-perfect masterpieces on these tiny wrappers that have so much art, quality, and talent. You're like, how does this guy do it? He could make it on his own. He doesn't need her anymore. Move on, my guy. But they stick together. They're so in love. They're so in love. He quits his job, moves to New York with her. They have the apartment. It's a loft. It's a big deal. She got the promotion, guys. She got it. She's going around the apartment. Each one of those dates is framed from the wrappers. Each one, and the last one she gets to is him on one knee proposing, and she's like, what? That hasn't happened yet. Oh my gosh, what's going on? And he turns around. He's proposing, you guys. I just cry at manly stuff. That and the end of Cool Runnings. If you don't like that movie, when they pick up that sled, I don't care if it's fictional. I love it. It's my reality that I choose to believe. Statistically, where we live, a lot of you are not going to like these next jokes, but here we go. The LDS Church. I don't think they're that bad, but you guys can judge me, even though Jesus says not to, but here we go. They're losing followers in numbers they haven't seen before. And a common definition of insanity we're all very familiar with is if you try to do the same thing over and over and expect different results, that's insane. So I just think they need to do a complete 180. Just mix it up totally and be different. It was a while back, probably years now, but when they made church from 3 hours to 2 hours, I remember seeing the press conference of this is divine revelation at this time to make church 1 hour shorter. It's just be real. Just be like, hey, we talked to Jesus about it, and he's tired of you being on your bull crap, and he doesn't want to see your face that long, so that's why it's 2 hours. We got things to do. Also, on Fast Sunday, it was the worst, so you're welcome, all right? We're doing you a solid. Also, mix it up for Sunday school. I think that'd be way more fun if you had the teacher being like, everyone open up your books. We're going to talk about how Potiphar's wife is being a straight up B. She was stepping out on her husband. That's not cool, all right? Shouldn't do that. And she was trying to seduce a gay man. That's messed up. Guys, we can confirm Joseph was gay. In your life, have you seen a man with a more fabulous coat not be gay? That's all I'm saying. That checks out 100%. They also preach about eternal life, living forever. I don't know if they've ever met a millennial or a Gen Z. They don't want to be alive today. Got to mix up the sales messaging. Maybe preach about not living forever. Maybe preach about, okay, so when you die, it's going to be a big EDM rave party, okay? And when you get up to heaven, it's be like, hey, it's me, your boy, DJ Jesus. Let's go, all right? Sad you're dead, but you came on a great day, okay? It's awesome. We have a very special MC. It's Stephen Hawking. He's here tonight. He made it. It's like, push me, and then just touch me, so I can get my satisfaction. Guys, I'm going to give you a round of applause. Give it to yourselves. You got through some tough stuff. You guys did it. Some of you didn't want to laugh at those, but we did anyway, and I appreciate it. That's very kind. A little bit of sincerity, not just thank you all very much for coming. That's so awesome of you. If you guys had to take the citizenship test like a lot of immigrants do to become a citizen, do you guys think you could pass? Hermione in the front row. We'll find out, bro. We'll find out right now. I have a number of actual questions from the citizenship test, and let's take them together, shall we? And see what happens. So let's answer them together. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? Oh, private school up in here. Wow. That's not what I put. I put eat, pray, love. It sounds better, right? You imagine getting that as the King of England? Just like, once they send this over, things they want, eat, pray, love. What? Okay, sure. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalism. I put Walmart. That's partial credit, right? I think that checks out. They give me that one. What is the supreme law of the land? Don't mess with Chuck Norris. That's my constitution, sir. That's mine. What is one reason the colonists came to America? Oh, calm down, Provo. Everyone, I know this. Religious freedom. I put the weather. Have you been to England? It blows. It's the worst. Awful. Who does a U.S. senator represent in Congress? Themselves. Stay woke, everyone. Come on now. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? Chuck Norris, dum-dums. I'm getting in for sure. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Syphilis. All right. Who's wooing an STD? That's my guy. Woo! Sure. What is the national anthem? Stars Spangled Banner. We all know that one. I did put that down, but I also put All Star by Smash Mouth. Just because, think about this. Gold medal winner, Olympics. So proud. Somebody once. God, I want to see that one day. I hope that comes to pass. I really do. And what stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Chuck Norris, guys, keep up. My name is Christian Ledek. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Keep it going for your MC, Tanner Ralph. Keep it going for him.